and welcome to Mrs. Court's Maths for a Monday morning. What better way can you think to start your Easter holiday than with a maths problem? In fact, today I have two problems for you, and they're both going to be to do with fractions because everybody loves fractions. So let's begin. My first problem looks like this, and you may notice that art is not my strong point. So here is a sack of potatoes. I have 200 potatoes in this really big sack. Maybe they've been delivered to the school canteen. In a slightly smaller sack, there are 3/5 of the number that are in the large bag. Now, my question to you is, if I want 150 potatoes, can I buy this small bag? Pause the video and have a think about how you might want to work this out. Okay, hopefully you had some ideas and hopefully you were able to talk to a grown-up about it. The first thing we need to do when we're thinking about fractions is to think about our denominator, and I like to call it the magic number. Just think about our denominator, the number we are dividing by. And in this question, the number we're dividing by is 5. So we are going to split our fraction, our bag of potatoes, into groups of 5. Now, I'm not going to be able to use a ruler, but I'm going to use my pen and hold my camera still and draw a bar model. So please bear with me. So we've said we're dividing by 5. So I'm going to draw my bar model and I'm going to split it into 5 equal sections. Not quite so equal. I didn't use a ruler. So, let's think. How am I going to work out what 1/5 of 200 is? Talk to the person next to you, hopefully a grown-up, and see how you're going to think about how are you going to work this out. How am I going to work out 1/5 of 200? Okay, so we're going to divide by 5. Now that's quite tricky because I can't count my 5s up all the way to 200. So I'm going to use a related division fact, and I'm going to know that there are 4 5s in 20. So if 5 times 4 equals 20, then how many 5s are there going to be in 200? Pause the video and talk to your grown-up. That's right. We multiplied 20 by 10 to get 200, so we need to multiply that 4 by 10 to get 40. So 5 lots of 40 are 200. This is where my lovely bar model comes in. So I'm going to now put 40 in each section of my bar model. And this is showing what 1/5 is. So 1/5 is 40, 1/5 is 40, 1/5, 1/5, 1/5. And don't forget, 5/5 is the same as 1 whole one. So 5/5 of this bag are 200. In total, I have 200. But my question, I need to know about this small bag, and I want to know how many potatoes are in this small bag. So I'm actually only interested in 3/5 of this. So I'm going to draw my second bar model underneath, and I'm only interested in 3 of the 5ths. Pause the video and tell your grown-up how many are in 3/5. If 1/5 is 40, how many are in 3/5? That's right, 120. There are 120 potatoes in my smaller bag because we know there are 3/5 of the total. Okay, back to my original question. If I want to buy 150 potatoes, can I buy a small bag? Will I have enough if I buy the small bag? And the answer is no. 30 children would not have a potato because there are not enough. We only have 120 if we have 3/5 of 200. Well done, Year 3 and 4, if you managed to work that out. Hopefully those grown-ups are helping you, and hopefully they're enjoying these fractions too.